My cat has never studied psychology, but she has developed a surprisingly effective treatment plan for me. It begins every morning at 6:03 when she knocks one object off my bedside table and waits for gravity to make her point. She does not care whether I feel motivated. Breakfast is due, the water bowl is unacceptable, and the bedroom door has apparently violated several international laws. Strangely, this helps. When your mind feels foggy, a cat gives the morning a simple plot. Stand up, find the food, open the curtains, and negotiate with a tiny creature who believes she owns the building. These ordinary tasks can become anchors. They do not fix everything, but they give your hand something useful to do while the rest of you catches up. Later, when anxiety starts writing disaster stories about the future, my cat offers a different assignment. Notice this. Notice the warm weight landing beside you. Notice the whiskers moving forward, the paws turning in slow circles, and the purr that sounds like a miniature engine trying to start in winter. Your problems have not disappeared, but your attention has returned to the room. That is one of the quiet gifts of living with a cat. They keep inviting you back into the physical world. They also interrupt seriousness with complete nonsense. A receipt becomes prey. A cardboard box becomes a fortress. At midnight, the hallway becomes a racetrack, and the competitor appears to be an invisible demon near the laundry basket. Laughter does not cure depression, but it can open a small window in a room that has felt closed all day. Cats can make loneliness feel different too. An empty home has silence. A home with a cat has suspicious noises, half-finished conversations, and a bathroom door that must never be closed without formal protest. There is another heartbeat nearby, another routine crossing yours, another living creature who notices when you come home. And cat affection has its own emotional weight because it cannot be demanded. Trust arrives in tiny installments. The first slow blink, the first nap against your leg, the first time a cautious cat enters the room and chooses to stay. Being chosen by an animal that values personal boundaries like a constitutional right can feel remarkably meaningful. Of course, a cat is not a therapist in a fur coat. Cats cannot diagnose mental health conditions, replace professional care, or make painful circumstances disappear. They also require money, patience, cleaning, attention, and long-term commitment. But in the right home, a cat can create dozens of small exits from a difficult thought. A bowl to fill, a toy to throw, a strange noise to investigate, a warm forehead pressed into your palm. Mental health is not always improved by one dramatic breakthrough. Sometimes it is supported by repetition, responsibility, touch, humor, and the comforting presence of someone who expects nothing from your explanation, only that dinner arrives on time. My cat still cannot solve my problems, but she can sit directly on the list of them, purr like an old refrigerator, and remind me that, for this moment, I am here, she is here, and neither of us has to face the room alone.